guys, so today we're going to be filming the second episode of Make Me Over Monday, and this is my friend Macie, and I'm going to be giving her a makeover, so go ahead and keep on watching if you want to see the end result. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to be applying the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte Foundation. And I'm just going to be using a knockoff beauty blender sponge to apply this all over her skin. And then I'm using patting motions to blend this in and give fuller coverage. Now I'm going to be using my Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer. So I'm using my beauty blender to put this in a triangle shape underneath her eyes, along the bridge of her nose, on her chin, Cupid's bow, and a tiny bit on her forehead. Now I'm going to use patting motions again to blend it in. Now I'm going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me powder to set all of her highlighted areas and a darker powder to set the other areas. That's just going to ensure that everything stays put throughout the day and lasts a little bit longer. And it also reduces shine. Now I'm using this darker one to set everything else. Now going into the NYX highlight and contour palette, I'm going to be using this very dark cool toned brown right here on an angled brush. And I'm just going to contour her face by using the E method as I talked about in my last makeover. And you just kind of start your E up here, continuing it along the cheekbone, and then finish it off along the jaw. This just really makes the rest of your facial features stand out. I'm going to take a slight bit of it on this brush and kind of squeeze it together to contour her nose ever so slightly, even though her nose has a pretty good shape. Now to highlight, I'm going to be taking this more yellow tone highlighter for her skin because it's going to look a lot better with the concealer that we've applied. And it's just going to give a little bit of shimmer and glow. And I'm using a fan brush to apply this. Now I'm going to be using this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz brow pencil in soft brown. And I'm going to take the spoolie side and brush her brows up. Now using the pencil, I'm going to line the underneath of her brows first to really get that shape. Now I'm going to go along the top and line that as well. Then I'm going to use short, light little strokes to fill in the rest. And short strokes are going to imitate brow hairs. Now I'm going to take the spoolie and brush through them. Okay, now moving on to eyeshadow, I'm going to take the Lorac Pro palette. The first color I'm going to be using is the color Taupe, and I'm going to use a very fluffy crease brush to apply this in her crease. And I'm going to use windshield wiper motions to apply this in there. It's just going to kind of act as our transition shade, and we're going to use this to build on all of the other colors. Next, I'm going to be using this Mary Kay crease brush, and I'm going to be taking the color Sable, which is kind of a dark mocha brown, and I'm going to apply that underneath the transition shade. And I'm also kind of putting this in the outer half of her lid as well. Now I'm going to be taking the color Mauve on kind of a flat tip brush. I'm going to apply that all over her lid. Now going back with that taupe shadow, I'm going to smudge this along her lower lash line. And this really is going to tie the whole shadow together. And then I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and blend all of the shadows together. Now taking this skinny little brush, I'm going to be taking the shadow Nude and putting this in her inner corner to brighten it up, and also using it as a brow highlight. Putting this in your inner corner is going to make your eyes appear a little bit bigger and more awake. For a lighter eyeliner look, I'm going to be taking this black shadow in here and using it as an eyeliner. And I'm just kind of lightly pressing this along her lash line. Next, I'm going to be using this IT Cosmetics Hello Lashes 5-in-1 mascara that I used in my last Make Me Over Monday. And I'm just going to be putting this on her lashes. So I'm just starting this at the base of her lashes and wiggling the wand up to get a little bit more curl and volume. Now using the tip of this mascara wand, I'm just going to run it across the top of her lashes to get some length. Now I'm going to be taking this Nude Baby Lips just to moisturize her lips and add a tiny bit of color. And And that is it for the makeup. Now moving on to hair. So I'm going to take it half up, half down, and then I'm going to braid it. Just your normal, classic 3-strand braid, you know. And now I'm going to be kind of tugging at parts of the braid to make it look a little bit more volumized. And that is it for the hair. So that is it for this episode of Make Me Over Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and comment down below if you like this series, and don't forget to subscribe. Our goal right now is to get to 7,000. Okay, can we get this video to 100 likes? That would be awesome. Subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.